Hi everybody, vonSeiten here, and I'm right here in the forest because like besides playing computer games and doing some modding stuff, it's also very important to have some different kind of experience. So connecting with nature is one of them. And so yeah, I take you a little bit on my trip to the forest because the forest is an amazing place and there is so much important things going on here, important for everything. Oxygen production, all around us. And also wildlife, insects, like spring is awakening here in Europe. And well, let's see what we can discover. Enjoy! Here, this is fern. It's just coming out of, like this old tree trunk here. And yeah, nature awakes. Isn't that great? And it's so soft and green. Wonderful plants. Also one of the, like more primitive, but not in a negative way, plants of our planet. They have been around since, I don't know, billions of years already as, like a species. And yeah, beautiful plants. This is what amazes me about nature. Like you can go into the forest and discover these things and they look amazing and it's just feeling right. It's just something, I don't know, where the urge is immediately coming up inside my heart to protect it and don't let people destroy it by their constant bullshit. Wow, look at that color. These are very fresh leaves. Wonderful. But if you turn it around, you can immediately think living there. So there's a little ant. Ants are difficult to determine the exact species, but it reminds me a little bit of Lasius niger. It's a very common ant, but probably just of the same family here. But can you see the structures, these woolly white things here? These are lice. They are feeding on the sugars of the tree, of the, what's it called? Juice of the tree. So the woolly stuff, it's protecting them. And sometimes there are even full colonies of them. I think it's their time of the year because, like the leaves are still very soft and probably very easy to get through the skin, and the juice is for sure very juicy. So this is a little bit of a special forest in a way because there is no undergrowth, like it's a very weird form of forest in a way, like you're not used to that. And this is because they are covering the sunlight so good with their leaves that there is nothing coming to the ground, and also it's very rocky and dry. And the tree is called Buche in German. I will need to look up what it means in English or what the English expression word is. So yeah, amazing thing. It's like not like an alien landscape in a way, but it feels a little bit strange, because you don't by heart expect it immediately that there is nothing growing on the ground, basically. Areas where, like the sunlight is coming through, there are raspberries, very, very stingy. Here. Raspberries. And yeah, these are young trees again, like they extend, they conquer what they can get. And the forest, it's a constant war, basically, for light. Ah, look at that. There is boar poop again. And a little street of ants. Again, I think it's Lasius niger. Small black garden ant, I think, in English. So what they do is each state of them has a distinct smell. So they follow a path. They lie down a path of pheromones. And that's why they walk in the streets. Because every ant is, so to say, laying a street here or laying a navigation mark. And they are doing that in a way that the more ants a path has, the stronger the scent gets. And this is, most of the time, a path to some food source. But yeah, busy. So they're all female, also perhaps interesting. They don't have reproduction organs. They are basically the workers. And there is one queen in the state, and she lays all the eggs, and the king, the male ant, is already dead. He has sex one time in his whole life, and then he dies. Isn't that sad? But also a little bit of poetic. Built for a purpose. This is how the ant do, to quote something. So this is dead wood. It's a dead tree, and dead wood is super important because it's home to many insect larvae, like for example the stag beetle, you know, these huge beautiful beetles. Their larvae live for, I guess, years, if I'm not wrong, inside dead wood. And so it's very important that in a forest area you also have not only healthy trees growing and they get cut perhaps for harvesting wood, but also have some dead wood around, you know, like to sustain the ecosystem. And if you're living or walking or, you know, like in an area in a forest where there is no dead wood, you can write an email to the people who either manage the forest or to whom it belongs to and ask them politely to build up a little bit of an ecosystem there by leaving dead wood lying around or leaving trunks like this. Also good for many birds, like the woodpeckers. And yeah, it's wonderful also that we have that here. Oh, this is so cool. There is a tree and he has a little pond in it. There are, you see, there, these are like insect larvae, I guess some kind of fly or mosquitoes. Not every form of mosquito sucks your blood, by the way. There are many species which don't even, I don't know, want to meet you. Yeah. Life is everywhere. Cool. Yeah. Can you spot it? You know, like we are somewhere really inside the forest area. There is no hiking path or something. Still won't be an excuse. But you find litter everywhere. And this is very old already. You know, like the lacquer, the color is already quite gone. And so, this is what people do, and I hate them. I really do. Hate is a strong word, but I really don't understand what could bring somebody to leave their drinking waste. It's not even alcohol, you know, like it's an orange juice or something, a soda, to leave that right here in the forest. Why do they do that? So if you see something like that, please pick it up. If I scroll over to my right side here, this rain. Wait, just a second. I put it here. So let me put out like that. This one I found too. It's not something I brought. It's what I carried around with me now all the time because I fetched it right in the middle of the wilderness. You know, like I guess it did stop raining. Probably that was the cause why they just left it. But yeah, so cleaning up is always a part of these nature adventures and expeditions. So if you can and see something like that, please pick it up. Thank you. Mossy tree trunks, spider webs. But yeah, you will instantly notice things like this, you know, like they are from last year too, but we all know. Actually, if you take a close look, it's also amazingly beautiful. Still walking the forest. Downhill it goes. So down there should be a temporary stream. And actually that's perhaps a good point to introduce you to a concept and to a hobby you can take up called citizen science, or as I call it, exploration or adventure. So basically it means that we have a number of smartphone applications ready for recording such experiences. So what I'm doing is I'll take photographs the whole time. And perhaps this is a perfect opportunity here. Look at that. Here they are feeding. These are dung beetles and they're enjoying a wonderful meal of boredom. They are so amazing. how they look, you know, like the colors. So shiny. They look like built and polished metal. So what I do in these moments, I open up, for example, the Nature Spots app. You can find the Nature Spots app on Android and iOS right in the App Store. It doesn't cost anything. You can just install it on your smartphone. And yeah, I have no internet connection here. I should have downloaded the map first. There's an option for that if you go for a hike to download the map area. But yeah, GPS also works. So we have just taken a photograph and I select it. And then I take over the date and time because yeah, the time did change a little bit for sure, some seconds. And I can classify the species here in Nature app. And this is it's here set to German. It's also available in English, everything. So you can also type in English names, or you even don't have to. If you don't know some a classification, let's try that out. You can tell I'm unsure and it's not known to me. Or if you have no internet, you can also change that later. So I will adopt this and change the name when I'm home. So I found 3 individuals. The habitat is forest. It's a forest of what's it called? I don't know. You know, like a European forest, and it's a leaf tree forest. It's intact. You don't have to fill it out. And I write something here. Dung and beetles. Dung and happy beetles. Because they look very happy. All right. And so I can just save it and it's transforming it to a thing on the map. So yeah, you can do that by yourself. It's much fun and you collect your impressions and you collect the things you find, your sightings, and it's amazing to do. So perhaps see you in the app. We can follow also each other and have some fun together and see what we can find. There is also, look at that. That's a tiny insect. That's a springtail. Springtails are very original insects. They have also been around since billions of years. And here it is. Let me zoom in like that, so we can see it. And they have like a fork underneath their body, and they can jump away if they are super afraid. But it's so small, it's really, really hard to control here. Let me just quickly check if I can find my card. I need to sit still. Here it is. So where is it? Here, it's still there. Look how small it is. It's super tiny. Also compared to this huge beetle here, enjoying some meals. Wonderful. Dung makes a happy explorer. Just taking another photograph here. And I will put it up later in the Nature Spots app. So yeah, as said before, do the same. Download it, install it on your phone, explore some nature and share it in Nature Spots. It's great fun. So yeah, see you there. What's also cool is the forest ground, the layer of leaves. There are wolf spiders everywhere. They are like the hunters here. They're very active spiders. They don't build webs. They run around and catch prey by being fast, quickly, and deadly. They're very well camouflaged also. Just that you get an impression how much leaves there are. Feeling like a sandworm from June here. Whoa! I am sure you like flowers. Who doesn't? That's beautiful. growing right here on the forest ground. Lichens are fascinating. They are a combination of fungi and algae. Very strange creatures indeed. And they have amazing colors. And sometimes amazing structures. Still reminds me, I need to build a lichen biome. That's something for the MechWarrior game, which I have not done yet, but which could look amazing and great. Hidden worlds. Wait. Look at that. Oh. Have you seen? Oh, it's crawling down like in here. Alright, the tide. Have you seen? This was a Wegwespe in German. It's a wasp, and it's a spider hunting wasp. And it paralyzes spiders with its sting, and then she, it's a female, makes a burrow, puts the paralyzed spider in there. The spider is still alive. Whoa, there is an ant. I disturbed some some ants here, so they are swarming and trying to find the predator. But yeah, so it makes a hole in the ground and it puts the paralyzed spider there and lays one egg. And the larvae is eating the spider alive. Sad that we can't find it anymore. Oh yeah, okay. Still ants. Don't find it. Perhaps we have more luck a little bit later and see another one. Because we were talking about citizen science a little bit before. So here at this moment I just found a temporary stream, which are hydrological bodies, and there is one project researching about streams and also temporary streams and water pollution, and it's called Crowdwater. So let's put up this temporary stream quickly in the app. So yeah, let's put up this temporary stream in the Crowdwater app for science. And I have already started it. My internet connection here is not the best out in the wild. That's why the map is a little bit pixelated. But yeah, I could also do that later at home on my way back home. But just to demonstrate you. So I start a new spot here. And I see my location dot. It also has GPS built into it for sure. So I update my position so it zooms to my current location. And yeah, I select temporary stream here because it's a temporary stream. I have also different other options. You can learn more about that on crowdwater.ch. It's a Swiss project. And yeah, there are more options like also spotting water pollution, different kinds of stream, and also water level measurements for flood predictions. But yeah, let's keep it basic. And what I do now is I simply select a picture. Oh, see, the map is coming right here. Here we are. Great. And I just select a picture. If I am managing that with my left hand, not saving. It's very difficult with the left hand. So I'm just selecting the picture I just snapped before, right? The one beside the poop pictures I have from today. I can also put in a flow direction, but I leave that for now. Just put it in. It asks me also about date and time and location, but I already know that I'm on location. So yeah, I just take it over. It's a dry stream bed. And I can also leave a comment and write something in the comment field. And now I hit save. So I'm not logged in, and also my internet connection is very bad. So I simply save it as a draft. And when I save it as a draft, then it's stored on the phone and I can easily upload it later when I'm in a better coverage. So yeah, this is how citizen science goes. It's very simple. You explore nature, you discover new things, and then you simply put them up into a digital tool on spotteron.app. So enjoy and do it if you like, or explore it, try it out. It's great fun and it makes things very sensible in some ways. All right, cheers. There's bärlauch. It's something you can eat. It comes out of the forest floor, of the ground, in spring, and it's super tasty. It's like an onion relative, and here it is. This is bärlauch, and you can even eat the flowers. It's super tasty. And I will collect a little bit, bring it home, eat some bärlauch pizza today. You can put it on everything. It's and so healthy, full of vitamins. Happy. I'm lucky that I didn't miss it this year. So it's just, like in spring, and it's just this period of time where you can harvest a little bit of bärlauch. I will put, like the English and scientific name also, just right here in the video or in the comments. Let's see. All right. Going for my farmer's job here. See you later. Here is much of it. It's a beautiful plant also. It has these lush greens of the spring. And as you can see, it's flowering everywhere here. So I will just take a little, not too much, so it can survive and it can grow like it should. Also very beautiful flowers. Very strange creatures in a way. But yeah, it's a warning sign actually. So they taste very bad because they have these chemicals in their blood which make them taste very bad. And so with their bright colors and the red, they warn birds and other animals not to eat them because they will throw up probably. Bad tasty ladybug. Lucky beetle. It's some kind of fly, but I don't know the species. It's still a beautiful insect, isn't it? Sitting here, very chilled on this green leaf. Just collecting a little bit and then back on the hiking trail. So my battery is already a little bit dying off here on this phone, and it was just a spontaneous idea. So, but if you're interested in exploring a little bit like real life biomes with me, then, well, drop your comment here just below on YouTube, subscribe and like. As always, like this is how the algorithms can be influenced. Oh, we have so much power here. But yeah, I think it's a wonderful experience to finally walk again in spring in the forest. And yeah, so perhaps join up next time and let's see how it goes. There is a bumblebee. I have to go.